I'll say, I'm not talking about anybody that's not here, just so y'all know. All right, so save everybody's questions and get to your next one. All right, go ahead.
But this has still been a crazy December for you. I mean, December's crazy for all coaching staff. You lose a guard, and you guys are that's good. That's great.
Had a great practice today. I kind of focus on the things that we can control, and got a great couple of days already under our belt as far as preparation is concerned. I was able to go out the last 2 weeks and see every player that is that's high school wise that's coming in at mid-year. So that was a lot of fun to travel around the country and see where they where they grew up and where they're from. And we got a great group of high school players combined with a few transfers that will be coming in January, mid-January. So it's a really exciting time. It's an exciting time to, I think we have 18 graduates that are going to participate in the ball game. And so that was really cool. We have a few guys that graduate today, have a few guys that are still taking finals, and so helping the players finish strong in the classroom is what we've been doing academically, getting them prepared to have a great week and finishing their finals. And again, I think today was practice number 5 for us. We had a few practices the first week, a couple practices this last week, and then we'll go 5 straight days here in preparation for Arizona, and then let them off for a few days and then circle back and get here and head on down on the 24th. So again, got a lot of enthusiasm and energy, excitement, and opportunity to win 11 games against a really good Arizona team. And we've done our homework. This is a really good football team. They lost in overtime at Mississippi State. They lost in triple overtime to Southern Cal, and they lost by a touchdown to an undefeated 13-0 Washington team. And so that's their 3 losses. I think they have 8 players that have ever been to a bowl game. So they haven't been to, Arizona hasn't been to a bowl game since 17, but only 8 players on their roster. So where they had 110, and they've got 102 guys that have never been to a bowl game. So they'll be excited and to be there. I think they have one gentleman that opted out, their left tackle, and otherwise up to this point, I think everybody on their depth chart will be in San Antonio. So great, it's a great venue. They run the game first class. I was in the game in 1998, and we're back there again in 2007. And we're thrilled to be there and thrilled to go compete again with this team one last time. And got several new guys will be playing a bigger role, and that's exciting to me. And they got to learn how to play, and the way you learn how to play and improve and get better is by playing. So that's where we're focused, right now.
Brent, this time last week, you didn't know if Danny was going to be back. Can you kind of take us through that back and forth process and the conversations you had with him?
Yeah, I know he spoke about it. I think Steve, he's interviewed with y'all several times, and again, it's really exactly what they've said. I'm here to be a vessel and a piece, of the process when they see fit. These are life-changing kind of decisions. A lot goes into it. I'm here to help however I can. Here to support the guys and whatever they decide to do. And I think Danny's focused on all the things that he's already said. He's coming back, and Danny, as y'all know, when it's time to work, there's nobody that's more committed, and he knows he's got work to do. He's trying to improve his opportunity. You get one opportunity to go to the NFL, the toughest league on the planet, and so you don't want to go kind of prepared. You wouldn't show up to a Saturday game if you didn't practice on Monday and Tuesday. You got to put all the work in, be as prepared as you can possibly be, and I think that's amongst other reasons. He wants to, finish college. He wants to have, his degree in hand. He wants to be a senior. He wants to lead and help us transition going to the SEC. There's, like I said, I want to speak for him. I know he has spoken, and we're excited to have him back, and we're committed to helping him every step of the way, giving him an opportunity to, to continue to get better. And that's the thing that I love about Danny. He's hungry. He's never satisfied. He recognizes where he wants to make some improvement, and he'll be committed to do so. But he's a leader. There's an emotional part of him that other guys can step up, and they will when that day comes. But he brings a lot to the table.
Brent, it's not just Danny, Billy, Jacob, Ethan. What does that mean to have all those guys coming back headed with the year you're going to have?
Well, my experience has been, and the older you are, the more you've played, the better you play. And guys that are playing that 4th or that 5th or that 6th year, they just play more consistently. Their focus is a little different. They don't get as distracted. These guys are coming back and they're focused on mission, you know, the mission of this program, and certainly on the team and then themselves. And so it's a very committed group of guys. Again, Ethan, DT, you know, Lacey, Billy, Danny, amongst others. That's a great group of guys. They're incredibly committed. They love the locker room. They love each other. They love to compete, and they like to work. And that's a great recipe. So transitioning wise, we have some, you know, good, all 3 levels have a good deal of experience coming back. And again, with the guys with the right leadership and the right focus.